welcome to our yoga video for today. We are going to work on some balancing today, so we'll do some sun salutations to start and just some good grounding work, and then work on balance just to kind of incorporate all the core strength that you're working on, and just get nice and centered working on those proprioceptive muscles. So start at the back of your mat. Let's take the arms overhead, breathe in. Then exhale, let's forward fold. Hands might come down the legs, soften the knees here. And just turn the head to say yes and no. And walk your hands over to the side. And as you first come here, you might feel a little tightness, and that's okay. We'll keep continuing to come to our forward fold to get more space. Walk your hands over to your left. And then come back to center. Let's roll up really slowly. Let's do that 2 more times. I'm just going to give you the in breath, reach up. The out breath, we come down. Soften the knees and roll up slowly. 1 more time. Big breath, lift up through the chest. Exhaling, push your hips back and fold, feeling some length. Then we'll walk out to a plank, a nice easy way to warm up. Go ahead and bring your knees down for the first one, and then come on down to your belly. Stretch your toes back, and then come up as much as feels good here. Just open up the chest. Right here, let's draw your right ear towards your right shoulder, and then your left ear towards your left shoulder, just stretching into the neck. I'm going to stretch those shoulders a little bit today too. And then press up and back to downward dog. Hips up high, and we'll just pedal the feet. And then put a nice little bend in the knees. I want your tailbone to go up nice and high so that we get all the space for your spine here. And then walk your hands to the back of the mat, right into your forward fold. Breathe all the way out. And then on the in-breath, roll up nice and slowly. Excuse me, I have something in my eye. That happens. Real life here. All right, take the arms up overhead, breathe in. And exhale, forward fold. Let's walk out to your plank again, nice and slow. Knees come down, and then lower your chest. Inhale, lift the heart. And then exhale back. Just find a child's pose, spend a few breaths there. Lengthening the spine. Walk your hands over to the right. Nice big breath into your left ribs. And then walk your hands over to the left. Come back to center. And then roll up nice and slowly. Again, pressing hips up to the sky, pedal your feet, feeling some length in the calves. We'll walk our feet and hands together now, up to the top of your mat. Soft bend in the knees, we'll roll up. Little back bend at the top, palms press. And then exhale, hands right through center, forward fold. Let's take your left leg back. So you come into a low lunge, draw the belly in. Now, we're going to take those arms up, draw the belly in and up, lift through here, sinking into the hip flexor and stretching the front of your left side, right in front of the hip. Big breath in and out. So you want a good grounding through your front foot. And your hips are squared here. Feel that space. Now bring your hands behind you, open up your chest, drawing the knuckles down the back leg. Then bring your hands down, frame the foot, tuck your back toes, and then open up towards me and twist, lifting your top arm. nice and strong into your front leg, and then bring your hand down, step back to your downward dog. You can just step right back or just bring the knees together behind you and then hips up nice and high. Let's walk our feet again to the top of the mat, forward fold. Breathe out when you get there. Come up halfway, nice flat back. Exhale, fold. And then come up slowly to come again into that back bend. I want you to lift up through your chest here, squeeze the glutes as you press the hips forward, and then exhale, hands right back down through your center. Now let's take your right leg back, low lunge. Bringing the knee down, take your time. But again, I want you to draw belly in, lift, 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 take the arms up. That way you're nice and stable through your core. And then take the hands behind. Again, we're trying to open up those shoulders, open the chest, good stretch here. Bring the hands down. Now I'm going to twist away from you. Tuck your back toes, lift that top arm, twisting towards the knee. Bring the hand down carefully, make your way back to your downward dog. Now let's float forward to your plank position. Feeling strength through your whole body. Go as slowly as you need to, lowering with the exhale. Inhale, lift. And again, bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. Make sure your shoulders are down from your ears. And then the left ear towards the left shoulder. Go ahead and come back to center. Lower down easy. Press up and back. Right into child's pose. Long lines. From fingers to tailbone here. Roll up slowly. Tuck the toes, downward dog. And pedal the feet. From here, let's bend the knees. Take your right leg forward and lunge. Take your time to get there. If you need to put that back knee down to get there. And then again, twist towards me. Draw the belly in. So when we twist, we're twisting from below belly button. And that's getting those middle muscles, all the muscles of the abdominals and your back body to engage, to be really strong. And that's really helpful when you're balancing. Let's bring the hand down. And then weight to the front foot. We're going to put a little bend in that back knee to step forward, forward fold. Breathe out. Roll up nice and slow. Take the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Take your time. There's no rush. Now take your right leg back, lunging. And we come again into the twist. You're going to twist away from me. Twisting towards your left leg. Left arm lifts. And then bring the hand down, frame the foot, step back, downward dog. Come forward to your plank. On or off the knees here, and then lower down to your belly. Stretch your toes back. Lift up, big breath, cobra or up dog. Feeling strength in the back body, and then lower. Let's do that one more time. Pressing the heart up to the sky, away from the floor. Exhale down. Press up and back, child's pose. Breathe out. Just kind of shift your hips right and left here. Breathe into the back body. And then roll up nice and slowly, table pose, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Downward dog. Let's walk our feet to the top of the mat and breathe out. And then slowly roll up, drawing the belly in. You can turn and face me. We're going to take our arms overhead. Get a nice side stretch. So feel your feet press down. Take arms overhead. You're holding onto your left wrist. Draw the belly in and stretch to the side. Feel that stretch from the outside of this left knee all the way up. And then go to the other side. Take your time. bring the hands behind, interlace, stretch. Knuckles down the back of the legs. And then come on up. Let's roll shoulders. Shaking out. We're going to come into tree pose to begin. Actually, not just yet. The right ankle is going to come to your left knee, so lift it up. Belly in, chest is up. So you're just squaring through your hips. And then bring the foot down and let's switch. Draw the belly in, bring your left foot up. So the knee is forward here, so it's not just yet a tree. And then bring it down. One more time to either side. Belly in, chest up, shoulders back. And then bring it down. Let's bring that left foot up. I'm exaggerating that side step so that you are making sure to put the pressure and the balance into a single leg. Now let's add a little twist here. So hand or foot to the ankle, foot to the knee. Now bring your left hand to your knee and bring your right arm back. Maybe you can look over to the side. Feel the chest open. And then bring everything down. Let's do that on the other side. We'll add to this in a moment. Left ankle to knee. Bring your right hand to the knee. Belly in. So you want to lift up through the top of the head and then peel that left arm behind you. And then maybe you look over to the side. Might be easier to just look. What I like about this is your hips are squared. We're twisting from our torso and not using the hips for the twist. And then bring it down and shake it out. Let's shake that out. Top of the mat, arms overhead, breathe in. Exhale and fold. Now step back with your left foot. Right into a nice high lunge. Arms come up. You can bring that back heel down. And then we're going to reach our arms forward and then again, step to that front leg, lift the back leg, a little or a lot, right into warrior three. Can't look at you and do it. So the gaze is down to the floor, that way your neck is long, arms are plugged into the shoulders. Bring your hands down and lift that leg if it feels good. You can now stack the hips and open up your hip flexor. Just do whatever feels good here. We'll bring the foot down, just shake out your legs. Come up halfway, and then plant the hands, step back to your plank. Lower down, easy. Lift up, nice and big, opening up the chest. And release, breathe out. Let's fold your hands, rest your cheek or your forehead, and then bend the knees, just let everything kind of sway. Just releasing your back. Releasing any tension here. Take a big breath in to the belly. And a good breath out. Let's bring our hands under our shoulders. Press yourself up carefully to your downward dog. I want you to feel the hips up high. Feel the stretch in the back of the legs. Belly pulls in. We're going to come back to the top of your mat into forward fold. Little bend in the knees, roll up. Inhale, arms overhead. Let's do that on the other side. Exhale and fold. Taking your right leg back to a high lunge or warrior one if you need to. Bring that heel down. So whatever works here. Then we're going to lean forward. This is where, again, when we're in that low lunge, we pull the belly in and up. That's how we get strong through here. That's where all your stability is going to come from. And then start to step forward to the front leg. Warrior three. Roll your front hip down. And then when you're ready, bring the hands down. You can just come right into forward fold, or if it feels good, feel that standing leg really strong. Stretch your knee up to the sky. Open up the hip flexor by bringing the heel towards your foot. Excuse me, your heel towards your backside. And then bring a foot down and shake it out. Come up halfway. And then hands down, we step back to plank. Nice big breath in. Exhale, come on down. Lift up as much as you feel is appropriate. And then go back into your downward dog. I want you, when you get to the down dog, press your chest towards your legs. Get that good stretch for your shoulders. And we'll walk our hands and feet together. Again, coming up to face me. Roll up really slowly. Give your back enough time. Adjust whatever you need to. And then roll shoulders. Now, so we did that nice little foot to knee, Now we'll open it up into our tree pose. So your foot can come inside the upper leg, or it can be inside your calf, or even the toes can be on the ground. And you sit up tall. Bring the hands to the heart. Maybe just practice bringing the foot up if balance is challenging to you today. The more we practice, the stronger we'll get. And take those arms out. Nice big breath in, arms rise. Exhale, hands come down. One more time, big breath in, lift. Notice how you lift up through the top of the head. Then you get a little stronger, a little more stable. Let's bring everything down, shake out. We'll do the other side. So we'll bring your left leg up. Bring the hip open. You're going to feel that outer hip and thigh. Engage, foot inside the leg, wherever feels good. And then just stand up tall through the top of the head. Good breath in and out. Belly in. And just settle down here. Just be nice and still. Maybe take the arms out to the side. Might help you balance a little bit. Inhale, the arms go up. Exhale, arms stretch out. And just let them float. Up with the breath in. Out with the breath out to the arms out to the side. One more time. Big breath in. And bring it down. Feel all those little muscles moving in your foot and ankle. All right, shake it out. Take the arms overhead. And exhale, hands right through center. Come up halfway. And fold. While you're here, let's go ahead and step your feet wider. Nice straddle stretch here. Turn the head to say yes and no. We'll walk our hands over to the side, just visiting those hamstrings. We got a little open last week. And then bring your hands over to the other side. We'll come back to center, breathe out. Up just slightly. Let's go ahead and bend both knees and come on down to your seat. As we come to sitting, just cross the ankles, sit up tall, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. We'll take the arms overhead, breathe in, and exhale, go to the side. Inhale, arms up overhead. Let's go to the other side. Just getting some side length from your hip to your shoulder. Inhale and exhale. We're going to use this side space just to get a lower balance here on the mat. So go ahead and come onto your table pose, hands and knees, shoulders right over wrists, and you're going to take your right foot back, release the heel, and we're going to come up, draw the belly in. So we don't always have to be standing on one leg to balance. Take the arm up. So you're in a nice side balance here. Nice and low, you can tuck the toes or not. And if you want to add to this little bit of balance challenge, lift the leg, feeling your whole body open and your foot is flexed. Feel length from the top of the head to your heel. Very good. Now take the arm overhead so that the arm is part of your length from fingertips now to heel. Bring the hand down, bring the knee down, sit back to child's pose, stretching into your hip. Big breath in and out. And then roll up. We're going to do the other other side, so I'm just gonna switch so I can still face you. You can face away from me, whatever works for you. You're stuck to my lip. All right, now take your left leg back, belly in, release that heel down, and then peel open the left arm. So again, you're in that side plank. Your whole body is open to the front, and then you lift the leg only if that feels good. Belly in, kind of gently press your hips towards me. So I'm squeezing the glute muscles to press the hips forward towards you. Maybe take the arm overhead and feel length from the heel to the fingers. Bring the hand down, bring the knee down, come down slowly, child's pose. Now come up. We're going to do that to either side just with your breath. So I just feel more comfortable this way on my mat for some reason. So face either way. We're going to either from this nice low position, or you can be in a full plank if you're feeling like you really want some vigorous practice. We're going to inhale, bring the arm up. Exhale, bring the hand down. And then go to the other side. Inhale, take the arm up. Exhale, bring the hand down. One more time for either side. If you've got the knee down, this is what it looks like. Just nice and slow. And then again, we sit back to child's pose. Let's bring the knees wide now, big toes together, hips back. And press the chest towards the floor, stretching into the shoulders. Let's take your front arm to the back, and then lengthen from the fingers to your tailbone. And then lift up and let's switch. Other arm through, rest on the outside of your shoulder. Nice stretch from fingers to tailbone. And then let's come up back to our seat. Sitting up nice and tall, roll shoulders. Bring your hands behind you, press your heels down, or your heels of your hands down. Draw your shoulders back and lift up through the chest. And even press the belly button forward, press the chest forward and up. Just a nice little back bend here, but we're lifting up through the collarbones. And then come back to center. Let's just rest our hands on our legs here to finish. Close the eyes, just sitting up tall. Breathing all the way to the low belly. Breathing all the way out. Feel your torso really strong. And as you breathe out, let go of a little holding there. So we don't want to brace here, we just want to sit comfortably. Feel length in the spine, feel the top of the head lifting, and then press your shoulders back. Just sitting in stillness for 3 breaths here. Deep breath in and out of the nose. Feel the face soften. You can keep the eyes closed. Again, just let the ear come to the right shoulder. Feel space along the left side of the neck. And then top of the head up, bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. Right side of the neck gets a little space. Bring the top of the head up. Again, chin is just parallel to the floor. Take a deep breath in. If you will, maybe bring the back of your head towards that wall behind you. We tend to lean forward. So see if you can lean back just a little bit. And you'll notice you're sitting up even taller. Less tension in the back. Less heaviness in the shoulders. Take one more breath here with me. Then turn your palms up. Bring your hands to your heart. As you feel that balance in your seat, balance in your body. May you have good balance in your day today. Thank you for practicing. Namaste. Continue to take nice deep breaths today, giving yourself good oxygen in and then just letting out whatever you don't need for the rest of your day. I hope you have a great day. Let me know either by message or in the comments if I can help you in any way or if you'd like something for next week. I'll talk to you later. Bye.